Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where these dastardly gumshoes are solving the case of the last embrace.
We're not gumshoes anymore.
These dastardly veteran detectives.
We have
these vet dicks are discovering solving the case of the last embrace.
We've what is it when you pass something? Graduate.
You've graduated from gumshoe to veteran.
Yes.
Because we solved the tutorial.
Go us.
The blood on the field.
So you might
Well,
remember,
to be fair, only one of you got a passing mark. Actually, if the mark's 50%, you pass too, buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
Yeah, you got 66%. That's
Exactly.
like a good C.
I was nearly there.
You might remember I was very eloquently asking questions at the end of our last episode, and then
Yes.
and then these guys messed something up. No one needs to remember that. And then I'm asking Elizabeth Clay, principal, about the termination slip of the victim.
So the victim was terminated from the school, and this is the headmistress.
And this is what she says. She says,
Despite how much the students loved her, Geraldine was a truly terrible teacher. You would have fired her too.
if this was LA Noire, I'd press the doubt button. I wouldn't press the lie button. But unfortunately, there is no doubt versus lie.
Can I look again?
Yeah, you can look outside, Michael. I am going to push. I'm going to doubt her. I'm going to be like, I don't think that's exactly the most useful thing you could be telling me now, Mrs. Principal.
Well, and to be fair to everybody at home who's unfamiliar with this game, you could be questioning a mob boss about the murder, and he'd just be like, I ain't telling you nothing. And that's his most useful answer.
Right.
That's because it doesn't directly mislead you.
Yeah, whereas he could say, oh, Jim did it. and that could be a total lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So even though that seems more helpful, it's actually not.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chris, I'm afraid you have correctly sussed the principal, so I'm going to give you some more information.
Now I've got leverage over this lady.
Oh.
I want that information.
I bet you do.
You can get some...
I'm already getting a sense that it must be quite fun being the children deciding if you're going to tell me the truth or not. And also not only are you deciding, I say truth, tell me the most useful answer. Because not only are you deciding that between that binary, you're also then deciding which of the less useful answers to give. Which one will persuade me to shut up?
I am quite enjoying this role.
All right. So this is what the principal has. Michael, that's what the principal now says.
Elizabeth looks defiant. Felicity Ackerman said that if I fired Geraldine, she would make a very generous contribution to the school. I don't know why she wanted Geraldine fired, but we're underfunded, and I needed the money. So I let her go.
I really want to know.
Well, you can find out by going to where Chris is and then doing something.
Okay.
Oh, no, you can't, can you?
I'm just going to make a note of it, if that's all right.
Yeah. Make some notes.
No, I have to go and basically do what Chris did.
Oh, is that right?
Unless you don't think it was useful.
Yeah, and then you don't have to do that. I could still be doing some clever shenanigans. I'm very smart.
Okay. Thank you for that, Mike. So, you guys at home know how useful that was or wasn't. Little morsel of information there. That's the end of my turn, guys, so I'm going
Oh my god, so reset your action cubes. We're on to day 8. And
No, the second day. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I can take this away, actually.
Actually, yeah, that's really weird, Direct. That's really weird when you think about it. It's a countdown, but it's day 1, 2, 3, yeah. That's weird. Anyway, it's back to you, Mike.
8 days to go until the court case. Until the case goes cold.
We set the court date before we arrested anybody?
It's a new law. If you can't get a court within a week and 2 days, then the case is closed.
I don't think that would work.
It's an incredible new criminal system.
Yeah.
It stops overcrowding in the courts.
People usually see magistrates within literally a day or two.
It's true.
The proper court date is not set for
Yeah, so 9 days is very generous, really.
So, buddy, I'm at Billy Clay's.
That's Elizabeth Clay's son.
Yes, I'm at her house. I'm going to search her house.
That's weird.
a good thought, actually.
You shouldn't do that.
That's a good
What's the
thought.
number?
It is 81.
That's some good detective work.
Oh, thanks, buddy. If only I thought to go ask Elizabeth about that evidence first.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, it is very interesting. And you don't get to know any of it, Chris.
No, which I'm actually quite sad about. That's okay. We'll work it out.
Mm.
I'm just thinking.
Do you want to share the secret information with the people at home, Michael?
Yes, sorry, I should do that.
Chris?
I'll stare into their eyes lovingly.
Oh, na, 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 na.
Have you got that, guys? Right.
Feel free to pause the video. Oh, this one's not archived. So you could go find this information, Chris.
It's obviously not a physical item then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want to. That also means I can't go and bribe him for that information.
Yeah, because he didn't take anything or write anything down.
Yeah.
I'm going to question Billy
Yep.
about the victim. So I'm going to question B about A.
I'm just going to decide whether I want to use my leverage to stop it. Because it's kind of really funny. Let me see
At least if he does it, he
it.
can't do it again.
That's true.
And you could just question him again, and then he can't do it next time. So
Interesting.
Do you know what? I'm going to let this one fly, Michael.
You're going to let it fly?
Yeah, on account of the thing, I don't think there's anything useful to say. So crack on, buddy.
is that you trying to mislead me not to bribe, not to snitch?
Oh, Chris, you can snitch if you want.
I don't think I want to now that you've said that. I'm not going to snitch. No,
How?
I'm
Being a detective is hard.
I'm not going to snitch. I'm going to keep my
You
fast.
gotta trust your gut.
I'm trusting my gut. I'm going to keep my fast scratch.
Good idea. I mean, oh no, don't do that. Spend it. Spend it.
Oh wait, hang on. That's not how it works. I fucking. Okay, I'm gonna put down
Yeah.
this one.
Oh, see, Chris could change his mind now. We will never know. So, Michael, here is the information. This is correct, right? Because after Chris sets that, we've not used any leverage. You get to look at this and decide whether you want to challenge.
Okay.
Share it with the people at home.
Show people at home.
Michael, share it with the people at home.
There's a camera here. You can put it in front of me.
And Billy says,
There was so much yelling that night. So many people yelling at Miss Jerry. When you try to press him for more information, he puts his hands over his ears and won't say anything else.
I liked your voice for dumb earlier on. The tutorial.
He was pretty dumb.
My name's dumb. In King
Okay.
of Death, when we played King of Death Monster, we had a character who named after we named after a person who wasn't at the he wasn't at the play session, so we named it Graham in his honor, and we just decided that Graham was like a simple, and he could only say his name, Graham, and then because he got hit in the head or something later in the game. And he suffered like brain damage because that happens in King of Death Monster.
Yeah, that happens quite a lot.
We decided that he was just he could just walk around saying his name at this point. He reminds me. Of
Did you?
Oh,
No, you're not supposed to reveal yet, Chris, because Michael has to decide whether or not he's challenging.
No.
You're not challenging.
damn it! No, I didn't.
no. Oh no.
Do you wish you challenged now?
Well, he's playing with me.
I know
But,
that's his job. That's his job.
But I feel like the information gathered didn't require. God, this
You
is going to be a
have-
vital piece of information.
You have
that I
two
know.
more actions, and I guess you know
Well, what I also want to do is I want to question him about F.
about F.
The necklace.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Why are you questioning him about that? Is that a gut thing, or is that based on what you found?
I'm just trying to see if he's upset because he had a relationship with her, or maybe he gave the other necklace, or give it to her as a gift, or...
Alright, so first off, you got no leverage on him, right?
Correct.
So I could block you.
Yep.
I do enjoy blocking you. It's very funny to me. But,
He enjoys it too much.
but I think I'll save the block for later when I really need it. So Chris, you must set a snitchy snitch. Do you think Michael's onto something? Do you think the secret information that you missed out on earlier was a big criminally crimey thing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Someone's been murdered. Let's rinse the janitor.
Just because he's the closest.
Done.
Here you go.
Okay.
Show it to the camera.
Okay.
A man gave that to Miss Jerry. I saw him give it to her, and she put it round her neck, and it made her happy.
Juicy, right?
Yeah. I think.
Are you challenging it? Or
No.
Assumably not.
No.
In that case.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So I reveal what do I?
Mhm.
I bribed.
Chris, you get to see the info. Oh no, Michael, he's got the juicy info too.
Oh, no.
Is it actually useless?
Hmm.
Okay.
What do you think, Chris? Is it useless?
No, I think that's useful.
I think it's useful too. Shit!
Well, I can't really do much with my last move, with my last go. So what I think I'm going to do is move to the nightclub.
The nightclub?
Mm-hmm.
Who's there?
No one's there. Well, what it
No,
does is-
you're there, Michael. You're the star of the show.
When was the nightclub mentioned?
It wasn't. There's a...
Oh, you can generate money
Well, what it does is it enables me to move into this region.
later, and you can generate money if you so wish.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
basically, I'm moving now instead of doing two. Right now.
Sure, makes sense. All right, so that your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had 2 turns and learned pretty much nothing.
This interesting.
No, you've learned loads.
I'm a great detective.
The interesting thing is I've got leverage over her,
Yeah.
but I don't particularly. I can't think of anything. I'm sure I could ask her things, but I don't know what to ask her.
Well, the good news is that leverage will stay there.
Oh, I've just
for the
worked
rest of
out.
the game.
I've just worked out the main bit of what's happened. Okay.
Already?
Yeah. I mean, unless it's a double bluff, like I've already got enough to piece together exactly what happened.
Oh my god, Chris is. Well, why don't you use your self token?
Because I haven't got things like that. I haven't got the murder weapon yet. You have to have found them. Don't you?
You have
But Chris, how can you know exactly what happened if you don't even know what the murder weapon was?
Well, yeah, I don't know I don't know exactly what the murder weapon was, but I know what I know. I'm going to write down
Your theory?
my theory.
I'm having so much fun trolling these two. This game was made for me.
I want to play it with someone else.
I want to play the cooperative version. So there is a fully co-op version of this with no chisel. There's a fully co-op version
But
of
then we
this.
can't keep saying the word chisel.
I know, it just sounds hilarious.
I think I'm going to come back to her potentially at a later date and use this leverage. I am going to make a journey. Where am I? Oh, I'm on the border.
A spiritual journey.
I'm on the border. That's actually quite useful. I'm going to pop over and see this lady over here.
Yes, Felicity Ackerman.
So that's a move action. So I would like to question her about the victim. If I may.
You'd like to question her about the victim.
Yes, please.
Geraldine Thomas.
Yes.
A.
She's just a number to me. She's just case card A. 24601.
No, that's Jean Valjean.
It is. Jean Valjean. Are you going to go to the concert of that? The Gilgood. They're putting on concert because how the Queen's Theatre's closed now for renovations.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So they're putting on a concert version of.
It's had to move, didn't it?
Yeah, but it's they're basically they've moved it into a concert version so they can kind of say it's kept running because Phantom and Les Mis always have this thing of which the longest running production.
Yeah.
Because what's its name? Les Mis opened the Barbican, then it moved to Queen's.
Yeah.
And now it's whereas Phantom just opened it has with non-stop the same production.
Yeah.
Whereas Les Mis technically 2 different productions depends how you look at it.
Yeah.
But it opened first. But it's technically not the same production, so it's like
they're vying for
who can say which is the longest running. So that's why they did this concert version in the meantime with Michael Ball playing Javert.
Was it
the wonderful John Owen Jones playing and Alfie Boe alternating between Valjean, And
yeah,
and what's her name? What's Carrie Hope Fletcher's playing Eponine. Matt Lucas playing Thenardier.
Matt Lucas.
Yeah, he played in the anniversary a while back.
Did
So
he?
he's really good actually. We're going to see. I'm really excited about it.
So, Chris, you have no leverage over this.
I have no leverage.
He's one of my favourite characters in it.
Yeah, Thenardier, he's great. You can't bribe, so.
Nope.
There you go. So if you look away, please.
Master of the house.
Well, I'm not one for gossip, Detective, but I heard stories about her. I believe she liked to play it fast and loose with her wedding vows.
I mean, I already essentially knew this. Now, I'm a little concerned. This is one of those things where the game's interpretation of what someone should say and my interpretation may differ. I'm going to challenge this and be really mad at the game if this doesn't work.
Oh no, you're going to be mad at the game if this doesn't work. Well, Chris, I've got bad news for you. You called it correctly.
I don't get to be mad?
You don't get to be mad.
Ah, such bad news. I'm so happy because that would be so frustrating if that didn't work.
Well, I don't know if you're going to like this much better, but...
Well, it's still good, right? I know this is the most useful, and I got to see the other one as well, and I get leverage over her for futures. This is all good.
I don't know if I should have been... but it seemed right.
All right, everybody. This is the new answer, everybody.
Yes, I was there that night. I confronted her and my filthy cheat of a husband. Ackerman composes herself. I suppose I should speak with my lawyer before I answer any more of your questions, Detective.
Can I show everybody my prediction, which is exactly correct?
No, you can't, Chris, and I'll tell you why. Because
I'm joking.
that would be more dramatic at the end.
Was there something to look at in the other one? And the incorrect answer. I didn't see it. Should I have looked at it?
Cover your ears, Michael.
Can you flip back to
It was the same thing.
Oh, it was the same one. Okay, fine.
You're good.
So I get to look at
Yes.
H.
I would also like to see that to remind myself what it is. I think I might have a cheat in here, actually. Bear with me.
For God's sake.
Oh, yeah, I've got a cheat in here.
Shocking information. Thanks so much. Can you look away?
Yeah, but now that you know this, you have information on it, you know? Because otherwise, if you didn't have that, then you couldn't do the thing or whatever.
Okay. And that does not go away.
But you have to put a knowledge token down.
Can you help me, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. I still have 2 more actions.
Incredible.
I'm going to ask her about...
Chris is miles ahead of me.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged, Michael. I think you're doing well.
I'm going to ask her about the pink slip, please.
What's all this about a pink slip, lady? You better give me some answers.
This random woman has weird amount of information.
Do you know what, Chris? I'm going to spend my leverage here to stop you from asking this question.
Okay.
Here's your hat back.
So I'm just going to ask it again, my 4th action.
Well, you can't. You have to ask a different question.
Is that in the rules?
Yeah. I blocked the question. But you can ask it again next turn. But you could also bribe a goon.
I could also, I'm contesting.
But if you bribe the goon, it doesn't necessarily give you a good answer.
No, it means we get to go through the process again. Oh wait, I can use my leverage on her. I asked her about the pink slip. Yeah, actually, 100%. I definitely use my leverage.
Give me mine back.
Definitely want to use my leverage because I do. So now it looks like he's bullying you again because he's used to one. He's blocked you but hasn't blocked me. This is probably gonna be useless now. This is probably like. Alright, everybody, this is what I got.
Look away, Michael.
Ackerman is unapologetic. I had Elizabeth fire her. She slept with my husband, so I ruined her life. Unethical, perhaps, but not a crime, Detective.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't use it. I should have used it at a time when you could have snitched, but whatever. It's all good.
All gravy.
Is that you all out of actions?
Sorry, I have one more action. I don't think I have another question. That's one question I could ask her, but I don't... I guess I'll do it, but I don't think it's going to be very useful. I'll ask her about the necklace.
Okay. And now you've got no leverage this time.
No. So you're welcome to block me if you want. I don't actually think this is going to give me anything useful.
Oh, I'm very tempted to block you. But I think I'm going to save them for another time.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I think that I'm okay with you understanding this information.
Alright, guys.
If you're making a pass at me, Detective, you're going to need a better gift than that pathetic trinket. And no, I've never seen it before.
I know that's not true. I know that's not true. That better be a lie. That better not be the most useful information.
The necklace F, right?
Yeah.
That's the most useful information.
Okay, I'm cross to the game because that's not true. The previous thing told us that's not true. That's really annoying. This is like this detective games make me so mad because the writers have always made mistakes like this. Close your ears a second.
Okay.
She admitted to being there the night of the murder, and she 100% would have seen the necklace. That's bullshit. And her husband clearly gave her the necklace. Okay. Ta-da! I'm cross.
Chris is mad.
I want... Oh, wait, Chris, there's a reason. Please, if you care.
I put too many components.
I'll do it for you.
Thanks.
Ah!
There you got 6.
Oh, no.
That means
It's
I
suddenly gone to day 7.
That means I get leverage. Okay, sure, that's my
Well, actually, if you're done, it is going to day 7. Mm-hmm. You guys have but 1 week left, and you've already used 2 whole days.
Interesting.
But it's alright, it's back to crack Detective Michael Smith.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow on Ready Steady Play. We'll be back. For more of The Last Embrace.
Come back for my epic move that I'm about to do.
Oh, you're stressed and I'm angry. It's going badly.
I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm clueless.
I'm doing my job perfectly. Bye, everyone.
It is actually conceivable. I guess that's the true answer. It's more from it's hard to explain why I don't think that's a good. That should be the most useful answer.
And I'm deliberately refusing to engage in this discussion.
I know.
Because I know all the information, and I'll just say something stupid.
Yeah, no, it does make sense that could be the most that she could have nothing more useful to say about that topic.